Two people died on the same day, 90 years apart. One walked away from the woods, one stepped back from the classroom. Both a masterclass in relinquishing control. This week's AFM is about the women who hold everything together by knowing when to let go. Happy Aloha Friday, May 8th, 2026. This is Aloha Friday Motivation number 310. Let it be. Henry David Thoreau didn't leave Walden because he failed. He left because he was done. 2 years, 2 months, 2 days, and then he picked up and walked away. He wrote later, "I left the woods for as good a reason as I went there. Perhaps it seemed to me that I had several more lives to live and could not spare any more time for that one." His last words, years later when tuberculosis finally caught him, were, "Now comes good sailing." The man knew how to let go. Maria Montessori died on the same date, May 6th, exactly 90 years later. Her whole philosophy was built on the same principle from the opposite direction. She didn't walk away from something. She built something and then deliberately made herself invisible inside it. The greatest sign of success for a teacher, she said, is to be able to say the children are now working as if I did not exist. Step back, trust, release. Let the thing you built become its own. Two people, one date, the same quiet wisdom arriving from different angles. This Mother's Day weekend, I find myself thinking about all the women in my life who understand this instinctively, who hold everything together precisely because they know when to loosen their grip. My mother sends greeting cards, birthdays, holidays, any days, not emails, cards, always with a handwritten note that somehow cuts directly to the center of whatever our relationship is at that exact moment in time. She raised me and then she let me go. To Kauai, to Alabama, to whatever the next adventure was. And the cards kept arriving, right on time, every time. She has this radar. I don't know how she does it. And then there's Tiffany. 17 years, my partner in crime, my concert compatriot. She has seen close to 100 Phish shows at this point, if not more, and because she wants to, not because of me. And don't get her started on Dave. She is the sanity to my whirlwind nature, the necessary pain in my neck that grounds me while somehow also telling me I can do anything. A middle-aged man such as myself still needs someone to whisper that to him from time to time. We have navigated relocations, Hawaii, Alabama, Connecticut, uncertain pandemic times, chaotic early childhood years. 4 dogs rescued everywhere we have ever lived, 2 from Connecticut, 1 from Kauai, 1 from Birmingham. That last part was entirely her doing. You don't argue with her negotiating skills, you just end up with another dog and somehow feel good about it. One winter night, we left MSG after hours of dancing, picked up her usual halal special, and I made her walk all the way back to Gramercy Park, 1.2 miles through a dimly lit city in the dead of winter. She never lets me live it down. It wasn't the first late night wandering through the city, and it wouldn't be the last. We finish each other's sentences. We say the thing the other is thinking. Maybe it's habit. Maybe it's what happens after spending this much time with the same person. But it never gets old. When I'm with her, I never get old. Over the last 6 years, as we watched our kids grow, we've had to relinquish things. She relinquished part of the professional life she had built. We both relinquished the loose, unstructured version of ourselves, the last-minute dashes to a concert or a Yankee game, the spontaneous Sunday drives at the 95 corridor hunting for the best hot lobster roll. Yes, hot. There's no other kind. We left Connecticut in 2014, thinking we would never be back to live here again. 2 kids and 4 dogs later, here we are back in Connecticut. We do all this with a smile. She does it better. I've written a lot about her over the years, inspired by her, recounting her greatest triumphs of random gallivanting. None of it quite captures it. So here in full is the one I wrote for her, a poem about a night in New York City that she still holds over my head in the best possible way. I'll admit I've been known to make you walk. Once left Madison Square, arrived at Gramercy Park. Well, I'm not gonna lie, but you know you can't talk When this city ignites, it's your low-heeled spark. We slipped past Broadway, we skipped the subway, missed the West Side Highway, and tried as we may. Watch Saturday night slip into Sunday, stroll down the Bowery, past every taxi. We blinked and missed the financial district and found ourselves wound up at the Ground Z. But it was New Year's Eve in NYC, raced back uptown to MSG. So I'm in that fishbowl with all the hippies, cause this is New York. Like an Adderall kid that never sleeps. New York. Times Square, neon popping, permanent daylight creeps. New York. Tribeca Grand, try to make a stand, likes to shake and stir, but never neat. New York. Hell's Kitchen, you better quit your bitching and watch your back. She's packing heat. Thoreau stepped out of the woods because he had several more lives to live. Montessori stepped back from the classroom so something real could grow without her. The Beatles sat on Let It Be for 16 months, nearly shelved it entirely, and then released it anyway on this date in 1970. Sometimes the thing you almost didn't put into the world is the one that lasts. To every mother out there, the ones who hold it together, who know when to step in and when to step back, who get the cards in the mail right on time, this one is for you. And Tiffany, you make our family a family. You make our house a home. I'm a better man for having you in my life. And here's to everybody else, a weekend nudge. Who in your life holds everything together by knowing when to let go? Tell them with a card, with your words, with a song. Just make sure you tell them. Mahalo nui. Until next week, this is Matthew.